Hey guys, Rock and Roller back with some more Dead by Daylight. This is just a couple games I played with one of the new survivors. This is Nancy, and I just wanted to show a couple games off with her. I'm using two of her perks in this one. One of them shows my scratch marks and increases my walking speed, and the other one means that after I have destroyed a totem, I can get in a locker and it would heal me back to full health. So let's see how this game goes. Now I was quite cautious early on because I hate the game. It is the worst map by far, and it's kind of confusing to know where anything is, being generators or the killer, because the heartbeat is just so erratic. So I was creeping around trying to find a totem so I could get my perk ready, but obviously somebody is already down, which is a pretty bad start. So yeah, this isn't good, but I'm still at rank 14 or something like that, so I'm not getting the best survivors as teammates. This will teach me for stepping away from the game for a month. I don't play it enough to get up to high ranks and stay there after rank reset. That's my problem. So there's the first hook of the game, which is not a good start, but we have got one gen done, so my teammates are being productive while I'm running around doing jack shit. The funny thing is, none of the totems are spawning where they usually do. Like, they're usually in these areas that I've been looking in, but not a single one. It's kind of hard to find, like I say, anything on this map because things can be tucked away in little corners and it's just annoying. Also, this killer is annoying because they've just basically camped and my teammate has farmed the person that was on the hook. So that's not a good start. Obviously, it's a hillbilly, for anybody who didn't know, and two teammates are down now, so that's wonderful. I'm running over to see if I can help get this person on the floor back up. We can't afford to have two people on the hooks, we're still 4 gens to do, so thankfully the other person came as well. We heal them up, and now I want to split up from them so we can try and make the save on the other person, and possibly get the hillbilly on me if I run, although I did want to get to the gen as well, but I chose to heal this person in the end instead. You don't really want to be running around injured against any killer except maybe the Legion. Every other killer you want to be healed at all times, to be honest. So I get on the gen, my teammates made the save, so it's just getting on the gens to try and get them done. So 4 gens to do. My teammates are getting absolutely demolished. There's not much I can do to help that, really. I could run off and get the killer onto me, but I don't like deliberately getting the killer chasing me. I like it when they just chase me naturally, not because I've forced the encounter. Unless I'm playing with friends and I'm just like, I can trust them to get shit done. Also, I have him after me now, stunned to the face. He doesn't break it, which is interesting because he has a chainsaw. He has destroyed it now. He's very reliant on that chainsaw, so... Also, I hate how the sound in this game works. It's just done by walls and stuff that mutes it. It doesn't sort of matter about if you're behind the wall. It's very weird. So he's so obsessed with his chainsaw that I'm not that worried. It is reasonably easy to dodge chainsaws, as you will see right now. And I think that probably made him a little mad. I was running in a straight line. Basically, as soon as you hear him coming, you just turn, you do a U-turn like that, and you can usually dodge him. It's the same with killer auto attacks, really. But I'm running around here because he's so obsessed with chainsawing, and he's not going to catch me doing that, so it's kind of an easy area to loop around with the pallet for protection as well, so it's pretty safe here. I'm feeling a bit toxic in all honesty in this game, so just doing a little bit of teabagging. And he rage quit, so that was a good start. I seem to have that impression a lot on killers at the minute, so yeah, let's head over on to the next game. Alright, here's game number 2. Mount Ormont is a map I don't tend to get very often, so it's quite fun when I do get it. I like this map, to be honest. It's got some nice high points that I can use my bounce landing on when I get it. I unfortunately don't yet. I swapped out some of my perks. I swapped out the perk for Nancy that showed scratch marks. I got hit right away, which is not a good start, especially against a hag. Because she can have her traps anywhere for me to step in, so I'm already in trouble. But yeah, I like this map. If I had balanced landing, it would be so much better, but I don't yet. It's not popped up in her blood web. So I'm running DS, her new perk, and the adrenaline. And basically I now have to run around as long as I can. This map's pretty good with its pallet spawns. I'm not overly confident with where they all are, because I don't play this map very often. It doesn't seem to sort of appear much. It's mostly rotten fields at the minute and the game. So I've got this hag chasing me. She's going back and forth. I don't really mind. That really did nothing. That was kind of a waste of a taking match. Could have used that as bait, to be honest, and waited. But I'm just throwing down pallets to buy me some time. I'm not really looking for the stuns, which is why I do this. There we go. That throws that down. It's just to slow her down a little bit. Because while she's doing that, it gives me a bit of time to get some distance. I don't have a flashlight or anything to try and keep me safe, so I tried to fake her out there and make it look like I'd gone that way, but she didn't fall for it, unfortunately. She's still alert. She's still following my blood trails. But like I say, I like this map. If I had balanced landing, I think I'd have lost her right there, in all honesty. But there's a lot of windows that people don't really know about on this as well, so windows like that. I'm getting lucky with where the pallets are. They're just running where I am, basically. So yeah, this is quite fun, actually. I've looped her for 2 gens now. I've looped her for 3 gens now, which is quite helpful. And to be honest, I was starting to panic a bit, so I kind of wanted to use my teammates to just give me a bit of breathing room. I was honestly sick of getting chased by this point, so I just wanted her to sort of piss off and start chasing someone else. Because she literally would not give me any time, because here she is, back on me. Throw another pallet down, she puts a trap down, I don't care. Running away, coming up here. Even without balanced landing, this is a fairly solid area to run a killer around, as long as you've got a bit of distance. So I go back in here. I've got the window again, but I go the other way. Like I say, I'm not sure on the pallet spawn, so I'm just kind of winging it. And like I say, I do the dirty on my team here, because I come over to this generator and yeah. I'd like to say I feel bad, but I led her around for 3 generators. I led her around for quite a while, whilst injured as well. So I'm fine with that. My teammates probably aren't, but you know. So me and Jeff start healing each other. This is quite a long game. You'll see why after. I mean, considering how quick they had 3 gens done. But me being a dick like that, it kind of screwed us quite a bit, because we now had 1 person doing a generator, whereas before there were 3 of them. There's the next gen to pop. So if me and Jeff can get this one over here finished, oh no, the Jeff ran off. Okay, but if we can get this finished, then we can open the doors. So my teammate's about to be hooked, and I didn't get a skill check there. I don't know if the killer had a perk or something, but I'm sure there wasn't a skill check right then. But yeah, that's unfortunate. But Jeff's going for the save. If you're wondering why I can see Jeff, he's obviously running Jeff's perk, where if you heal him and he heals you, you see each other's aura. That's quite helpful if you're on opposite sides of the map, so I can see what he's doing. I go to try and help Jeff make the save. There's 2 doors to open, but I want to try and make the save first. The hag seems to have left the area alone, but she's trapped it like crazy. Jeff's going to go for the sneaky. I'm basically standing here to try and be a distraction. Unfortunately, they both decided to run, which triggered her traps, so that was kind of annoying. But, you know, it didn't matter, we all got away. So I'm chasing the Nia, trying to heal her, but she's a player who has to run to the other side of the map. Then I decide it's not worth it because she has no ed, so it's literally not worth me healing the Nia, so I go off to open the door. Unfortunately, the Dwight, or no, was it Ace? I'm not sure. I think it was Ace, but he's now paying the price for, I don't know what he was doing. Might have been opening the other door, maybe. And there goes her no-ed. But I'm going to get this door almost open. I'm going to 99 it, just because as soon as you open it, you're on a timer, and I really want to make the save for the points more than anything else. I know it's not a Blood Point event yet, but it's still nice to get those extra few points. Nia's here, I heal her. I haven't opened the gate, obviously, because, like I say, it puts you on a timer, and we don't want that. And when I heal Nia up, we will run over there, help Jeff try and save the Ace, and try and get a 4-man escape. Just making sure Nia understands that we're making the save and not escaping. I'm hoping Jeff doesn't go in just yet, but he seems to be running for it, because the hag is apparently on him, and she is just... She's not face camping, she's just sort of in the area, which is irritating. Makes it very hard to make the save, especially against a character that has a heal, or not a heal, has those decoys that she can teleport to. We do actually make the save. Unfortunately, Jeff goes down for it. I cover the Ace so he can get away. But I'm not going to leave the Jeff. Me and the Jeff worked pretty well together, in that he healed me and I healed him. But no, I wasn't going to leave him unless there was no choice. Ace has run off. He's in the next map at this point, by how far away he's run. And he went and opened the door that I had started, because he's a fucking idiot. So we're on a timer now, so we can't play a patient game for very long. I'm trying to get the hag to chase me, to give the Nia a clean shot at the save, but she's just staying right on the Jeff. She's giving us no chance to make this save. Like I say, trying to lure her away, but she just doesn't follow. She is really guarding this area. I'm doing everything I can to try and get her to just chase me, but it's not working. So me and the Nia have got to just go for it. I, for some reason, couldn't get that straight away, and I get the Jeff down, but unfortunately I'm going to go down for it. We do break that hook, which is quite useful for us. I start crawling away. The hag has actually dropped her because the hook has broken. I'm not sure why, in all honesty. This isn't good, but I start crawling basically as far as I can away from where I was. And I'm in a relatively safe position there, and I see the Ace running my way, so if he can pick me up, then we can make a play. He does, as the hag has now gone for the Nia. The Jeff is over by the open door. I honestly don't want to stick around there to heal anymore. She's probably going to be on her way back to that area to try and pick me up. So I basically run away. I want to get to the door because then I've got safety. I can try and heal. And unfortunately the Dwight then goes down as well. Not the Dwight, the Ace. I think it's the Ace. The Ace has gone down as well. This time is really irritating. It does slow when you have somebody hooked or downed, so it's alright. Honestly, I was tempted to leave at this point, but with me and Jeff fully healed, I was pretty sure we could save at least one of them. Especially with how reasonably close we were. So I heal Jeff up. Unfortunately, the Nia is going to die just because there's not time. And it's not worth me and Jeff risking ourselves when we're injured. So, unfortunately, sorry Nia, you had to die. Didn't want that to happen, but nothing I could do, really. So me and Jeff run back into the fray. We're basically trying to tell the Ace to crawl this way so he's closer for us to heal him. But he's just being a big lump on the floor basically at the minute. Now the hag's run off. We don't really know where. But we just need to get the Ace on his feet because he's right near a door. Jeff gets the hag attention. I go for the save on the Ace. Jeff's doing a pretty good job of distracting the hag. He has been knocked out of the map now, but it's all good. I can pick up the Ace and I can take a shot for him. So the hag's there. She knows that we're coming. She's trapped it. I stand basically in the middle of all the traps and in front of the Ace. I take the hit and we get out. Not a bad game. Disappointed I couldn't save the Nia, but a couple of decent games, made somebody DC and had a reasonable game there. But thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this Dead by Daylight video. If you have, please hit that like button, subscribe for more of them, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notification from me, and I'll see you all next time.